The hope is that all these hearings that have been going on in these committee rooms here in Frankfort will have an impact on classrooms in Louisville.
So they are starting to close those gaps.
The prognosis from the Council of Great City Schools was optimistic.
What we would expect from our work is that they would continue to close those gaps by continuing to implement best practices from both a governance standpoint, clearly focusing on the needs, again, of the students that they serve.
But its executive director says the challenge is immense.
When you talk about abject poverty, we have a larger percentage of those students. That is the real challenge, and that's the real challenge for us in terms of lifting up student achievement, and it explains a lot in terms of the differences that you see in those racial discrepancies.
There are some large districts with high rates of poverty, such as Cleveland and Memphis, that are turning things around.
What we see is that when districts make those investments, and when, quite frankly, states and the federal government make investments in districts, they are actually able to improve.
Moving ahead, the Jefferson County Board of Education must be laser focused on improving those students' outcomes, the presenters said.
How boards spend their time seems to matter significantly. When boards actually spend a meaningful amount of time monitoring progress, the message they send to the organization is that progress relative to our community's vision and values matters more than other things.
Many critics of the task force fear it's simply a guise to break up JCPS into smaller districts. But a presentation from the Office of Education Accountability found such efforts were fraught with complications.
Most of which were logistical, such as district boundaries, property value disparities, taxing authority, state and local funding, capital costs, and division of assets, and others were possible segregation issues and specialty school status.
Mark Vanderoff, WLKY News.